So this is talking about Perek Gid Hanasha. And now you ask yourself, what's the Gid Hanasha? Who that might be talking about?
TV.
Couldn't you guys see yourself? Is it facing that way? Is it recording them? I want to see them. I want to see what's going on with them. I'm looking in the book. I don't see. I got to see if someone's got to be keeping an eye on the rest of the guys. So we're Tzadik Aleph on the base. It's in Perek Gid Hanasha. Now, who knows what the Gid Hanasha is?
Isn't it have to do with Hey
It has to do with Hey Tavis, exactly.
The sciatic nerve.
Oh, Gid Hanasha. Very clever, Ariel. Open up a book, please, and look inside. Someone give him something to look inside. Someone give him something with the words in it.
What page are we on?
Tzadik Aleph Amud Beis.
Follow in within the...
So they're talking about the sugya is talking earlier about. Well, we'll learn this in parts of Vayishach, which is coming up soon. I don't want to say when, but it could be next week.
What?
You know what I...
Parts of Vayishach, we talk about the Gid Hanasha, right? So this Perek is Perek Gid Hanasha, and obviously it's going to be talking about the laws of the Gid Hanasha, what they're allowed to eat, not allowed to eat, and then because we started talking about that, we might as well talk about where the source of that is from, and that's from the scuffle, the fisticuffs that Yaakov had with the angel.
It was a gum.
And so now that we're talking about Yaakov, we're talking about a little more how to get there in the first place. So we have about 10 lines down. We have Tzadik Aleph Amud Beis. We're about, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I was way up. 11 lines down. Dichsiv. Right? So the sun, it says by Yaakov, when he finished fighting, that the sun rose for him. In fact, the mother for him, did it rise for anybody else? It was the sun, the same sun that had set earlier for him, now rose earlier for him. When did the sun set earlier for him? It says, the Chsiv, it says, this, everybody, today's Chumash. Vayetze Yaakov be'Beersheva vayelech Charana. Yaakov left Beersheva and he went to Charan. And then it's on that it says Vayifka b'makima, that he met, boom, that he met the place. What does he mean that he met the place? So let's look at the Rashi. Of the Rashi, he's got in the thin lines, he's got about 1, 2, 4, 5 lines down into the skinny lines of the Rashi. Ksiv vayelech Charana, that he came to Charana. The Masra, the Matta Lacharim, that he got to Charan, Vahadar, Ksiv Vayifka B'makam, and that says that he met the place. The Hainu Beis El, that was the name of the place that he met. So first he went to Charan, and then he went to Beis El. What's going on? Dakati Le'Matta Lacharim, that he's still on the reach Charan. So he goes there. What happens? Vayifka B'makam, Ki Matta Lacharim, when he gets to Charan, Amar, he said, oops, perhaps it could have, I passed over the place. I skipped, I missed the exit. I went all the way down the 95 north, the whole way to tonight, and I skipped out the place where my ancestors, my fathers davened, but Anila Ispalati, and I myself didn't daven there. I passed the base Kel, Maria, where Avram and Yitzchak davened over there in Kapanas. Yaakov Avinu says, could it be possible? I went to Charan, I missed the place I was supposed to go, that they daven, I didn't daven there, of course I should daven there. Kad Yav Dat in the Mahadar. Now, as soon as he had in mind to go back there, so he says he gets to Charan, this is Vayifka. What do you mean Vayifka? They met suddenly, like a pegeba. That it's not something that, you expected. Alright, take it right here, and then you get there. Boom, boom, he meets it. What's his name? Kad Yav Dat in the Mahadar, so it came to his mind to go back. Hashem did kritzas haderech for him.
What?
Jump in the path. And we did a little time space warp.
Back to the future.
And he goes immediately miyad vivka b'makam. So as soon as he gets to Charan, he says, could it be possible? I passed the place. All of a sudden, boom, he's in b'makam. Which makim? Basically, right? So look at the Rashi. Shespal by say, hi Beis El. Lo yasomach la'ai. Not talking about the one that's called by an island over there. Who Ela Yerushalayim, but this is Yerushalayim. So he goes to Charan. He says, immediately, I passed the place where my fathers prayed. I should go back. And as soon as he thinks that, boom, he's there. He did a kritzas derech.
He's kindled from someone.
Ba'al Shem Ba'al Shem he a Beis Elokim Karo Beis El. So because it's going to because it's called be the house of Hashem, it's called Beis Kel Vu Maria, and that's the woman Har Maria Shespali by Avram. The Avram davened over there. Vu saw the Shespali by Yitzchak, and that's also the Sada. It says by Yitzchak Lesuach Basada. That was in Har Maria. That was in Yerushalayim. That was the Har Bayit. Yochi Amin B'Psachim. That was in B'Psachim. El Har Hashem. Ve'el Beis Elokei Yaakov, Ma'ishna Yaakov, El Elokei Avram Shekaro Har, the Chsiv Bar Hashem V'lei Ki Yitzchak Shekaro Soda, the Chsiv L'Such V'Soda, Elokei Yaakov Shekaro Bayis. It's going to call it over Yaakov, then he called it a house. So he calls everybody. Avram called it Sahar, Yitzchak called it Soda, and Yaakov was the one that called it a Bayis. That's where the Bayis the mikvah is going to be called by his name. Skafsa Derech Rash says Lashon like Tik Prices Yotcha Niskatzev Niskamsule. It became shorted. So it's like it skips, so we were able to shorten the way, so it got there really good. By Yifka, but Makim, we're continuing the Rashi, called him a Pegeh B'Chavere, that's someone who meets his friends, Shabbat Kenegde, that comes right in front of him. Dashinle, Nami Lashin Tefillah. And you can also dash it, Yifka of Makim of Tefillah, that Yaakov goes to daven there. Like he said before, I need to daven there. Al Tifka be, don't daven. Right? So back into the Gemara, he goes in there, discovers a derech, Miyad vayifka b'makom. Then he reaches the place, and he goes to daven. So the Gemara says, "Kad soli." When Susie davens, by the miyad, he says he wants to go now. I'm going to go back to Charan. Good, I did what I need to do. By the way, this soli, this davening here. What is this? This is Ma'ariv. This is Yaakov establishing Ma'ariv. Boom. Vivka, that's what Vivka is a Lashon of Lashon Dav. Yaakov Dav is now Ma'ariv. This is for the first time we see the union of Ma'ariv. It's by Yaakov. And they says, okay, now I did my job, and like we all do when we go Ma'ariv, I'm going to run to get dinner now. Oh, Amar HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzadik Zeh Ba L'Bayis Milayni. This Tzadik comes to the house of my place where I'm going to have my sojourning, which is where the Beit HaMikdash is going to be mamish, the house of Hashem, the place where Hashem lives and rests. By Yipata B'Lailina, and he should leave without spending the night. Oh, I got to invite him in and spend the night. Miyad Ba Hashemesh. That's right, Ba Hashemesh. So when Yaakov leaves after the fight with the angel, the sun rises for him. What does it mean for him? It didn't rise for anybody else. The same sun that had set early, Miyad Ba Hashemesh, is now rising for him early. Huh?
When did he daven Ma'ariv?
As soon as V'yifka b'makom, that he, as soon as he gets to that place.
No, I know, but what was that? What time? And then the sun sets.
No.
Yeah, he davens right by Shkia, and then like they didn't have any time left.
Oh, like what do you call it? Like for say like
Yeah, because it's Medabanat. You have to take a little early.
The Shema after it says.
A little before it says. Then
like started in
Ba Shemesh. And then it's Ba Shemesh. Like Rashi says, "K'siv Vayilan Sham Ki Ba Shemesh." He rested there. He slept there because the sun had set. Lamalei lemichtav Ki Ba Shemesh. Why do I have to write Ki Ba Shemesh? That it's set before its time. Then what happens? Back to the Gemara. He took from the stones in that place. And then later, in the morning, says that he took the stone. So the comment teaches that he gathered all these stones around in one place. Each one of the stones is fighting upon me should the tzaddik rest his head. And we're going to see the mashal that he put like he made together. They put one for under his head and then three in the around surrounding him. He lined them up to be surrounding his head. And they all fought that they want that the tzaddik should be on him. V'kulan nivlo b'yachad. They all got swallowed into one. Sirashi. Me'avnei mashma tuva means when it says me'avnei hamaka means it's more than one, many. Uksivikach Evan in the morning says that he took the stone means it's only one. So the v'lo b'yachad nasu Evan achas came one stone. V'yachalei. In the meantime, Yaakov falls asleep and he has a dream. V'hinei sulam mutzav arza. And behold, there was a ladder standing on the ground. Now, the Zohar says it's very famous. This is prayer. This is tefillah. Talking about davening. That's davening. Is you start from the bottom and you go up. It says in the Api Kabbalah that until Haidu, including Haidu, is Asiya. From Bach Shamar till Krishma is the Brachas Krishma is
So Baruch, no?
the Brachas of Krishma
Same thing.
is Yetzira. Krishma is Bria, and Shemesh is Atzilus. So you're going higher, no, you're climbing the ladder, mamash from Mutzav Arza to Giyush Shemayim.
You also go down in the
And then says you go backwards the same way. Yeah, it's after Shemesh is a Bria, then you see it, and then later, then you get a see, and then you go into your day, you see it, you go, that it's Nikr, the Rebbe says, when you chazal daven, it should be recognizable on his face that he davened. That's how you should daven. That you should be able to see on a person's face that this is a person that had a daven. Shem by one day by me.
It says that Arichas Apayim, the first Apayim is greater than the Shemoneh Esrei.
Lola Kesser.
Person reads, in the first Apayim.
Because there you say that it's Asa Nafshi, that it's Mesiras Nefesh. Nafshi Asa. It says by Rabbi Eliezer ben Hyrcanus, after they put him in Chedim, his wife wouldn't let him do Nesias Kapayim. His wife was Rabbi Gamliel's sister, and he was the Nasi, and he had to be in charge of when they make a chayim, they got to go to him and make sure, and he has to sign off on it. And he did it so that one should be machlekes amongst the Yidden because he was fighting with their bun and he wouldn't want to budge. So she wouldn't let him do nefils. He wouldn't do tachim and go on do nefils apayim. That's the highest level. Shemoneh Esrei didn't mind, you know, do it. But nefils apayim, like you said, it's the highest. Mamash height. That if he would do it, then any illness in his heart that he had, that would be mekayim, whether he's aware of it or not. Sure enough, the Gemara says one day either it was Reish Chodesh or 2 days, she didn't know if it was one day Reish Chodesh, 2 days Reish Chodesh, or a poor person came to the door right away and asked for bread, so she got distracted. He didn't feel apayim. She walks in, she sees he's doing didn't feel apayim. She says, "Great, my brother just died." All of a sudden, they give a tzakas call. A big voice comes out and says that the Nasi passed away. So she knew she had her father's house. It was a said that she had. She knew the power. Big people were talking about big tzaddikim. Because he had a tain against his brother-in-law that he put him to chayim.
Vidui.
And so the vidu, when he puts down his head, that's mama's the highest prayer that he could have, and it's like everything that he wants to get done there. Anyway, our kids said, "Vikach mama etzayin." They all gathered together in front. Each one wants to be underneath the tzaddik's head, so they got swallowed up as one. Then he has a dream. Now, Tana, look. How wide was this sulam? Was this ladder? Shemonos Allah from Parsah is 8,000 parsas. Parsas what? It's like a footstep. 8,000 footsteps wide. Why do we say? So it says that the Malachim of Hashem were going up and coming down. When were they doing this? How were they doing this? 2 were going up and 2 were going down. Why 2?
Two down, 2 up.
Yeah, why 2 malachim are going up and 2 are going down at a time?
The Malachim of the night, and the Malachim of the day, there's 2 Malachim.
Everybody has 2 malachim yesharis that escort him. Regular in the Gemara Shabbos could be tested on base. 2 malachim are escorting each person. 2 malachim. So 2 at a time that are escorting him are going up to leave, and the 2 that are coming to escort him back down. If in the next stage, the next part of it, from Chuzar to Yisrael, are coming 2 at a time to go down. So it's 2 at a time, because each person has 2 malachim that they have a pair of malachim that guard them, that watch them. So it's 2. Can't sense is 1 going up and then 1 going down, but they meet each other. The pair going up and the pair going down have to be wide enough to carry all 4 malachim at one time. Right? Don't try this at home because
Ladder.
They're pretty wide. They're larger malachim.
It's a Israeli kind.
And when they met each other, but that's 4, and that's 4 across.
Only 2 of them.
And it says by each malach, the gavis of Ketash, its width is like Tarshish.
Obviously, like 2,000.
Tarshish today, Alfie Parsons. Now we say Tarshish is 12,000. 2,000 parsons. Havutana.
Where's Tarshish? It's the place.
Tarshish.
Persian, no?
So that's a machlekes. says it's Tarshish
not
the
Persia.
Yam in
It's
Africa.
across the Mediterranean. It's
Right.
like
It's in it says it's in Africa somewhere, or it's in.
they think it's
They're not sure. It's by
civil
Tarshish. Where do
Hannibal.
you see Tarshish in the
The one where Hannibal's from.
the Echeskel Tarshish Yam.
Dana went to Tarshish, no?
Yeah,
He was trying
Dana went
to,
to-
he never got there.
It's a Yam. It says in Daniel. It's a Shmai
Some
Tarshish.
people think it's Cyprus. Some people think it's Cyprus, but it's probably not.
Kimitagman Tarshish Karas. Tarshish Karas Yama. Mara Yam. It's by Yena. Ania Ba Tarshish. I want to go to Tarshish. So Tarshish, the Machlok is what it was, the sea. Anyways, that was 2,000. That was 2,000 parts wide. And so you have 4 malachim, 4 times 2,000 is 8,000. So the width of the ladder was 8,000 miles wide. 8,000 parsas wide. 8,000 miles wide. It's quite a journey.
How do we see the ends of it? Why would you?
You got some good kugel up there.
They got some good pickle.
So what happens? So and it's that. So it's a tana. Erlin umistaklen biyukne shemala. The ones that are going up, they go up and they look at the diyukne shemala, at the face, at the image above. V'yardin umistaklen biyukne shemata, and they go down and see the image below. Bol sekune. They want to harm him. Now they got mad at Yaakov. What happens? They go up and they see the kisei kavod the demus kamare adam. You have images on the round surrounding kisei kavod. We all know about the Maser Merkava, right? We consider to talk about Maser Merkava. No talk between the 8 of us. No problem. Maser Merkava. It says demus mare, like in the vision of Ezekiel in Isaiah. There's 4 images on it. What are the images?
Ox,
Clouds.
Eagle, clouds. Very good. Close. I like where you're going though because it's in the sky.
clouds also,
Yeah.
you know?
They're sure they're clouds.
There's smoke clouds. Smoke clouds.
It rides on the cloud.
You're thinking of Zeus or Thor. This is the real Maser Merkava.
So there's an ox.
An ox, a lion, an eagle, and a man. The Must Mario, the face of the image of a man.
Just like
Adam
Yaakov.
Kadmon.
Who was this image looking like?
Is this Adam Kadmon?
No, it's the other kind before that. This is the Kisi, which is the Bria. To see the Yuknai of Yaakov Avinu. So they go up and they see the Yuknai, they see the image of Yaakov, and then they go down to Yaakov and they get mad at him. They're jealous
They
of
see Adam
him.
above and Yaakov below.
No, it's Yaakov.
Oh, Yaakov?
Yaakov is the face on the chariot. He's the face of the Mut Mario is Yaakov Avinu. And they gotta say, because the Yuknai of Yaakov is like the Yuknai
It's
of
like
Yaakov.
we learned in Bava Metzia.
That's like the Bava Metzia. You want to know what beauty is? Bavov is the beauty of Kana, Kana is the beauty of Yaakov, and Yaakov is the beauty of Adam. So on the chariot, on the Kisei Kavod, and the surrounding him, they see Yaakov's face up there, and then they go down, they see this man is also Yaakov's face, they get jealous of him. And then they want to harm him.
Because he's so handsome.
Yeah? Because he's studly, hotly, whatever, I don't know.
Studly, hotly.
Yeah. They get a little jealous of it. A man shouldn't look this good. If this is beauty up in heaven, it shouldn't be down if this is beauty below. This is celestial beauty. It's not fair. It can't belong to a dude. Trust me, I know how this feels. I know that burden. Yeah. Why do you think I have to wax my forehead?
So we don't kill you.
Otherwise, the angels would.
Right, because the angels get blinded by the glare of the light out there, and it compromises their image. They never get a real good look at me.
The
They're
one's
like,
coming down.
is that him? No, I can't really see. Oh, I'm blind. Yeah.
Race.
Exactly. A little whack goes a long way. All right. That's what I hear. But I think we're off on a different topic now, so let's get back on. They want to harm him. So let's look at Rashi. What does he say over here? Alright, the mashmi kiadadi. It's a mashma that they went together and not one after the other. The width of the shul have to be enough to hold all 4 of them. We learned that. So the face of the man that was on the 4 the visions over there was in the image of Yaakov. So they wanted to harm him, machmas kina, out of jealousy. So then it says, Vina Hashem nitzavolav. So Hashem stood over him, l'shamrei, to guard him from the angels. So we have in Tanya says Perek Memal, right? Vina Hashem nitzavolav. What does it mean? When you have to, a person has to be marech. I have to be misbeidin. I said Vina Hashem nitzavolav. Why is it one of the 12 pesukim? Incidentally, it's on a leaper. I think it comes out on the Tanya for the Rebbe's birthday. You know, that's the Rebbe picked this in one of the 12 pesukim. V'hinei Hashem nitzavolav. How do you think that God is always standing over you? That God is always there? He's always there at every moment. You want to wake up in the morning or late, you want to go chapadan, you want to kratz over here, you want to do this, you want to do something good, you want to know if Hashem's there, if He's listening to tefillas, you want to know if He's watching these beautiful deeds that you're doing, getting your nachas from it. Or you're alone and you want to feel connected. Now, if you look at the gematria of the Rosh Tevis, V'hinei Hashem nitzav olav, it's Vav Yud Nun Ayin, right? Vav and Yud Nun and Ayin. What does that spell? What does that count? Well, again, with the math. What's the math? Vav and Yud is 16. Nun is 50, so that's 66. Ayin is another 70. That's 136. 136. What's that? A gematria? How do you spell 136? That's kuf. That's vav. That's lam. What is that?
Kalu.
Karl. That's voice.
Yaakov.
You want to pile that Ashina Shemitz of Olive? Talk to Eberster. Use the Karl. Hashem hears you. Use the Karl. That's Gemach from his Spain. Ashina Shemitz of Olive. You should be Kimus Fasa. You should use a voice in there. You don't worry. The Eberster is always listening. The Eberster is always there. If you want to be, get the haggis of it, then say it out loud. Say your davening out loud. Say your bakosha out loud. Say your mind out loud. Say your thanks to Hashem out loud. Hashem is always a Vina Hashem Nitzavala. And how it happens, it's tefillah. Tefillah spoil everything. Back to Gemara, Amrav Shimon Lakish. We all know him by his nickname Reish Lakish. Ilmali Mikad Kosov. If the pasuk did not say this, we would not be able to say it ourselves, because it's like like a person who's like this thing that Hashem was guarding him. What was Hashem Nitzavolav? He was like Meinif Abnai when the sun to the kid is hot, so he's like blowing the fan over. Rashi says, with like to help him from the heat. Back to the Gemara. What happens next? Haaretz. Hashem says, and he says in the dream, the land that you're lying on. My Rebbe would say, what's this extra thing here? Amar Rabbi Yitzchak Malamed. Shekafla HaKadosh Baruch Hu L'chol Eretz Yisrael V'nichet Tachat Yaakov Avinu so that Hashem folds up the entire Yisrael and puts it on the Yaakov Avinu. This land that you're lying on will be your Yerusha. This is your inheritance to you and your children. And not only that, I'm putting it under you here, and it's just like 4 Adal Amos right under you. That should be easy for your children to conquer. Neichel is a bunch. Neichel is the Kadal Amos, like it's a Dal Amos. So Hashem is promising Yaakov, and he's showing him a pile. It's not enough to give him Abtacha, but he's actually doing it. The Marshal explained that it actually holds it on underneath it. Now the next verse of the next Gemara is going on. The later part in Beishas with when he's fighting with the Malach. So we're going to learn about the next. Now we're going to go to the Marshal. So everybody turn to the Marshal. The Marshal. Tzadik Aleph from it all. I'm in base. Everybody got it together.
He has some good stuff.
The Rosh talks about the Lach primarily.
Oh yeah.
Because he's a Lach man, you know. The Narach man, the father of the tour.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This one? Sure. Incidentally, if you look at the Baal Turim, for today's Chumash,
He brings the special tables of.
He brings lots of gemachias. No, that one I made up.
That's pretty good.
Right? A couple of years ago. No, someone told me that I should explain it on Vina Shemitzvah. Maybe to help me keep me doing from my bed. It didn't work, but at least I came up with a nice gemachia.
What page?
Tzadik Aleph Amud Aleph. Look at the Marsha. I just want to bring your attention to the Balaturim on the pasuk on this week's parsha. The Balaturim is unbelievable. This is the one who wrote the Torah, the Shulchan Aruch. He wrote originally, like he takes all his style here in this parish on the Chumash is to find gemachias, to find like he sees a word here and he sees it somewhere else. How many times say this word? What does that mean for each time? So v'yivka b'makim, it's a sholish pam ksiv makim b'pasuk. 3 times it's makim the pasuk. The name is the sholish regalim sheyal b'nav l'makim ahu. Do you imagine it's makim? That's the report. I'm sorry. I'm reading. I'm doing the Baal term on the one. Kiva shemesh shoshtevis kava. Then chalim b'gemachia.
What's kava?
Nevuah. Shulam b'gemachia kisei kavod. Shulam b'gematria curl. Shekurl tefillah tzadikim who shulam l'malachim. He says the Baal Term says the voice of the tefillah of tzadikim. Here, come sit here. I'm not gonna whatever you had. I've had already in my life. I'm not gonna catch anything. Okay.
I don't think he's.
Shulam HaMalachim. The voice of the prayer of a tzaddik is a ladder for the malachim to go up on. And also, the malachim would go up in the flame of the carbon. But tefillah, you have right, and tefillah is compared to the carbon. Therefore, call me shemiskabin the tefillah. Whoever's carbon is davening, asuam shalom b'shnevusam yichal hazbei. His ladder is complete in its stage, in its rungs, and he's able to go up on it.
Okay, so basically,
Behine Sulam is gematria v'kates shehero kitzei agolis. He was also shown the ends of the golis. Sulam gematria Sinai. It's amazing. Like Sulam mutzav gematria mekavi mutzav gimel seda. Anyway, it's amazing. Just look at the Baal Tum over here. I heard that my cousin Moshe told me that the Baal Tum wrote this pirush over here with all like gematrias and this. And his father was like, no, write a serious sefer.
yeah.
So he wrote the Arbiturim. So he wrote the Shulchan Aruch. Father was the Rush. The Piskadinim with the Rush. So that's yeah, this is that's for kids.
It's cute.
It's cute. I like it. It's cute. You got the come on, you're good. You're quick. You're good with math. Yeah, you look at a word and you know immediately what its gematria is, and you already know in your head all the thousands of other words with their gematria. You can bam. So we got to be in the Rashi Ale Yaniach Tzadik and Elayich Katzali Boy. What do you say? Makvish Bala. What do you say?
Okay, we are now in the Parsha.
Before Katzali Boy. So he wanted to dive in there. Tati Darsh, we got it in the Mashar, everybody got it kind of like right over here. Yeah, like right over here. Katzali Boy, can you see it? Can you see where we are? In the camera right over here.
Katzali Boy.
Yeah, so when he wanted to daven, Tati Darish Minei, Meloshin Tefillah, Meloshin Pegia, Kapedesh Rashi. There's two things: Tefillah and Pegia. Because of Ram, Lamai Darshan and Vivka Meloshin Tefillah. Remember, said Paga is also Meloshin Tefillah. That he meets it and he prays. Because it's the place of and the name of Hashem. And that's why he called it Tefillah. That's why he called it base kale. And Shabbat ain't set the kivan the Tati Mashma much because of it up. Kipshita al Makam base Hamikdash. Gufi Mispara Shapin b'Makam Kipshita al Makam base Hamikdash. That's why it has both. Miyad by Shemesh, Ayin Perish Rashi Yaakov b'Chumash. What Rashi says in the Chumash is exactly what happened. All the stones are fighting. all the stones are fighting. The tzaddik should put his head on me. So B'Bereishis Rabba Mefurish, our son come in Merzav, which is like the it's like the this semicircle protection there. But like Rashi's face, the Chumash Vushi Yeniach Mamata Even Echad Laniach. He puts one stone under his head to place his head upon. The Shavav I say Evan. And he puts around him as a stone. To niach harbe avanim begeva. He puts like many piles. He piles up many stones around it. Megimot tzadadim from all three sides around. Atshanasu gimot the fun. It's coming until he makes three walls, like a manaz yish daf echad mamata, which has one daf below and the three dafs around the side. It's almost like this the shovel thing. So all the other stones fought with the one that was under his head. Everyone says on me should the tzaddik put his head. So until they all became swallowed into one stone. They all got swallowed up into that stone that was underneath Yaakov's head. So that he should be lying his head another. So what's Tarshish? It had the width of Tarshish. The name of a sea that's named Tarshish. It's a sea in Africa. If it was the sea of the whole world, that's a third of the world. And its width will be a lot wider than 2,000 parts. At the depth of the yam, not the width. If you say then you could say that the average, I guess, depth of the sea is 2,000 parts. Immediately, to guard him. The love al Yaakov, that it was on him, goes on Yaakov. The loyal not on the ladder. That they're going up and down is going on Yaakov, not on the ladder. It's good according to one that says over there that it's going on the ladder, that they're going up and down the ladder. And Taisa has a question. It's the same ones going up and down.
The same angels?
The same angels, because otherwise the Bada Kenu, the Pligi, Kedisa the island chain, the Yarden chain, two are going up and two are going up. According to the one that says that the going up and down is going up on the ladder. The Hey and Malach Levia. These are the escorting angels, island, that are going up. Malach Chutzlaris. The Yarden Malach Eretz Yisrael, the one